Hey, what's up, everybody? It's another three-prong session looking for a couple fish for dinner to pan fry or actually deep fry. So I have my evolved three-prong and jump in, and there it is lying on the bottom. So I'm also going to set up my GoPro on my weight. So I'm just going to pick this guy up. And the wind was blowing onshore, and the top layer of the water right here, had a lot of fresh water there, so the water was a little bit cold on the top. When you dive down, it's nice and warm. So it is low tide right now, and the tide is coming in. So I'm looking for a place to put down my GoPro. Hopefully, I'll get something interesting on camera. So I think I'm gonna put it on that little rock right there and shoot toward the rock on the edge. So I drop my three prong, dive down with my GoPro, and line up my camera. I'm gonna put it right here. I really gotta do something to make it more visible underwater so I can find it easier. So usually I set it up where I normally dive right in. Press record, pick up my three prong, and time to go hunting. I saw some big omilus in the water, right in the shallows. I couldn't get close to them, not like I would have taken a shot at them, but there were like three big ones. I was thinking, I wish I brought my fishing pole, but nope, just my three prong today. So there are a bunch of king kole, some pualu, and a couple nai nai here. There's an inui swimming across. So I figure I'm gonna make my drop here. And this area, the fish are a lot more skittish because I guess I just dive here too often, and plus there are other divers here. So they're way out of range. So I'm crawling over with my left hand. Seeing if I can get closer, but every time I move, they move away, so nothing on the first drop. So the fish moved closer to the boulder, so I thought I'd make another drop here. See if I can pick something right off the bat. Get in and get out. There's the Hinalea. There's some Maikoikos, some Pakuikuis. You can't shoot Pakuikuis here, so that's why I'm not even targeting those. And I'm looking up, and there's some Maikoikos there. Take aim, and all I do is hit the rock. And I bent the tip actually a little bit. So not an auspicious start. So I decided to swim away from this area because all that action about setting the camera and taking a few drops and especially missing kind of spook the fish. So I thought I'd just leave them alone and swim out. And I'm making a drop in the flats. Hit the bottom. There's some nai there. So when I move, I try to just use my hand and not kick. But too much movement spooked them. One shot, no fish. So I swam looking for the big yellow tang school and I found it. And you know how I like to dive this school, or any of the big yellow tang schools. So I'm gonna line up, make my drop, hide behind, and try to hide behind the rocks. Hit the bottom, get my handhold, and there are a lot of mykoikos here. And the mykoiko is definitely an underrated fish. They're super delicious. So I'm right on the school, trying to line one up, take a shot, got it. So I was worried that it may rip off, pin it, get it, and one fish for the kui or the stringer. Yeah, that would have been sad if this guy came off because it was definitely not going to survive. So I have one, and I'm hoping, to pick up one more fish, and then I'll have just enough for my meal. So I'm stringing it up. I really should have stayed down and, tried to take another shot, but uh, I'm not very good at the 2-for-1s. Because especially with this evolve, it's hard to get the fish off, which is a good thing. So I stay on the yellow tang school, hoping I can pick up another mykoiko or something else. So I make my drop. And as soon as I hit the bottom, there's this small king cole there. So I take aim and got it. Not the shot I really wanted. I wanted more of a headshot, but it's a nice holding shot right through the body. Pinned it against the rock. And I have my second fish. So this is the perfect size for to fry up crispy. As I've said on other videos, I mean, when they get bigger, with the big king coles, it's hard to fry up crispy because the skin gets rubbery, but this size is perfect. So I'm bleeding it out and dispatching the fish, and I have my 2 fish. I have my dinner. So I'm gonna string this guy up and start heading on in. It was really interesting that the about the viz today. There was this haze in the water. It's kind of unusual for it being so calm, but I think it has to do with the wind blowing. So I head back in, dive down, pick up my camera, and I was waving at the camera, but then when I went to turn it off to stop recording, it didn't even beep, so I knew something went wrong. So I hope I got some footage there. Couldn't be that the battery died. I wasn't in there long enough. But I got my GoPro and gonna head on in, and you can see the how blurry it is right here because I'm at the top. That's all the fresh water coming out. It's really interesting because it really hasn't been raining that much. So I got my 2 fish. Beautiful day. Oh, there's a little crab on Alma crab running on the rocks. There's some people fishing on the other side, so throw my 3-prong up and haul myself out of the water. It was a great day. The sun started coming out, and I have my dinner. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and aloha.